Hi there, Aquarius. This is your midweek catch-up reading. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Today, we're going to do something radical. We're going to do a free-form reading, which I've done for the collective, and we're just going to toss out 7 cards here to see what the universe wants you to know right now. So, we'll do this one first and we'll see how we go. So the first card is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of hard work, application, work issues, and it can also be about expansion, because you can see that this man is in a village and there's a big city behind it. It can indicate that now may be the time to expand the horizons of your work or career or business. The next card is the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is a frenetic knight. He's the most energetic knight. He's charging towards the things in life that he wants to achieve. This can also be a card of being a little rash. He can jump into things without thinking, and this can be a sign to be a little bit cautious before you start something. The Ten of Wands is a card of burden and struggle and can indicate that life has been tough. And you can see the man is nearly at the farmhouse, and it indicates that this time of burden and struggle is nearly over. And isn't that beautiful news, Aquarius? And then we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is a card of divine guidance. He can be a conduit from the divine plane to the earthly plane. He can also indicate marriage. He can show that there are blessings coming your way. You can see these men being ordained by the priest and being blessed. And it can also be the status quo or the establishment, because obviously the church is one of the biggest establishments in the world, and it can indicate that situations with with corporations and universities and governments and that type of thing. The next card is the Fool card. And the Fool indicates now is the time to take a leap into the future. So I didn't really say, I think, that the Ten of Wands is the end of a cycle, and it can be a 10-month or 10-year cycle, and so now may be the time to take a leap towards new opportunity and new possibilities in your life. The next card is the Six of Wands. It's a card of victory and success. It's a card of being in the spotlight, and this says that things are going bloody well, Aquarius, and that the focus of the world may be on you. Maybe you're the new star. Maybe you're the new YouTube superstar and you're getting 1 million views. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? Send some of them my way. And the last card is the Sun card. So the Sun card often is called the best card in the tarot. It's joy, it's happiness, it's freedom, it's exhilaration, it's abundance. It's just life going as good as it can be. It's just a beautiful card saying that life is wonderful. So we'll clarify these cards, and we'll see if we can get a story from them. It's a bit all over the place, isn't it? So the Fool card is clarified by the Knight of Wands. The Tower card clarifies the Eight of Pentacles. The Three of Swords clarifies the Hierophant. The Sun card reappears to clarify the Ten of Wands. The Five of Pentacles clarifies the Six of Wands. The Empress clarifies the Knight of Swords. And the Nine of Swords clarifies the Sun card. Oh my God, where do I start? It's a good question. So we'll start here. We'll start at the Nine of Swords. It's a card of recurring nightmares. It says life has been tough. It says there's been something that's been nagging you for ever and ever, and life is really difficult, and you feel as though it's never going to end. But of course, it's clarifying the Sun card. So this can really say that the nightmare is over, that the brightness and joy of the sun is about to fill your life. And if we look at the more difficult cards first, we can see that we have the Five of Pentacles from clarifying the Six of Wands. And the Five of Pentacles is a card of being left out in the cold. It's a card of lack and deprivation and sorrow and pessimism and wondering whether life will get any better. Now, of course, with the Six of Wands, there has to be, there often is a backstory, because you just don't all of a sudden become victorious. It's usually preceded by a battle, isn't there? And this can say that indeed you have been through the wars, you have been stuck out in the cold, and life has been really, really difficult. And this says that you come out the other side, that you are victorious in your battle against negativity and pessimism, and now you're feeling positive and strong and powerful. So that there really is a positive message. And if we look, we'll do the Three of Swords next. So the Three of Swords is a card of pain, suffering and loss. And this can say that indeed it has been a painful period. So there's some situation in your life that has really dragged you down. Now, it may be the Five of Pentacles that has just made you feel so deeply sad and filled you full of pain that life has just been exceptionally difficult. So with the Three of Swords clarifying the Hierophant, this can say that the way to move past this pain and sorrow is to break free of the establishment, that you've been stuck in a situation which has hemmed you in and has really restricted the way you've lived, and maybe you've been living by the rules of others, and this has made life really unpleasant. But finally you find the strength and the power to break the chains or break the walls and the cage of the establishment and break free. And Tower card clarifying the Eight of Pentacles says, indeed, there's been a major transformation, that you've recognised, or it may even be that the universe has shaken your life up, and that's quite possible in this already, that there has been a Tower moment and it's changed everything completely. Now, with the Eight of Pentacles clarifying the Tower, or the Tower card clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, it could say that this is a work situation, and that is an establishment. Maybe you work for a big corporation and all of a sudden there was a restructuring, or you were made redundant, or there's been you've had a significant argument with the boss or the powers that be, and it's shaken everything to its core, and this has brought through radical change. And this radical change has put you into a place where your life is full of sunshine and joy and happiness and freedom, more importantly. So the universe has really shaken everything up, and of course it could have been an epiphany or an aha moment that you've acted on, but this has freed you from the burden of the Ten of Wands, and now you're feeling as free as a bird. And the Knight of Wands clarifying the Fool card says that this has created a new beginning in your life, that this freedom has allowed you to take a leap into the future, and now you're feeling highly energetic. And the Knight of Wands can be a risk-taking knight. He's charging out into unknown lands, and this could say that indeed at this time you did take a risk to leap into the future, because there's a whole lot of stuff going on here, isn't there? There is pain, sorrow, loss, suffering, nightmares, and a Tower moment. And so this may have required you to take a leap, but that is perfectly in line with the Fool, isn't it? That it is a calculated leap into the future. And this has brought you to the Empress. So she is love, joy, happiness, abundance and fertility. She's intuitive, and she is a sign that life is going very well. That all of a sudden you're landing on your feet. That indeed you have much love and joy and happiness in your life, and your life is full of abundance. And if we put the Empress with the two Sun cards and the Six of Wands, this is one of the biggest turnarounds of your life that you will ever see. But it won't have been without some struggle, some very confronting circumstances, and maybe even a bit of risk-taking, but it has pulled you out of the nightmare and put you into a place where life is really going so amazingly well that you can't believe it. What an incredible reading, Aquarius. I hope you like this reading. Give me a like and subscribe so you can catch me next time. I send you much love, joy, peace and happiness. And this is Spirit Warrior signing out. Ciao.